So, I have a funny story for you all today that I want to share because it ties into this idea of authentic leadership. And the story is it was the very first time I told my boyfriend's mom about what I do for a living. So, we're on a walk and she's asking me about my work. And she's this like spunky, strong-headed woman from Brooklyn. Love her to pieces. She's a hoot. And so we're walking, and I'm telling her that I teach improv for businesses. I teach tools from improv comedy in business environments to help leaders think on their feet, be more flexible, be more connected, be stronger leaders. And she said, her response just kills me. She said, "Oh, so you're like a professional bullshitter and you're teaching people to be professional bullshitters?" And I was like, wow, that is such a fascinating connection, like very blunt and honest as she is. And I can so see how she made that connection, right? Because when we think of improv comedy, so often the image is people on stage, an audience, laughter, performance, right? It's all about being somebody you're not. It's about learning to be a bullshitter and be on stage. And if you are not an accountant, saying things that make you seem like a legitimate accountant, right? And so I thought about it for a while and I was like, you know what? Actually, the kind of improv that I teach to companies and businesses and leaders does the total opposite. It's not about being somebody else or trying to impersonate or trying to perform. It's actually about being more of yourself, more authentic, more honest, more genuine, and being yourself in moments where challenges arise, where you're not sure how to handle these situations. And tools from improv comedy actually help us learn to be more authentic in those moments. So when she said that, and I was like, I bet a lot of people have that same thought that I teach people to be fake, to be inauthentic and not themselves. And it is actually the opposite because real leadership, real, true, genuine leadership, and strong leaders who have strong teams all have something in common, and that is that they are able to be authentic. They're able to be vulnerable. They're able to be true to themselves. And authenticity happens when what you do aligns with who you are. The things you say, the actions you take, your responses are aligned with the person that you are, with your core values as a human being. And so authenticity looks so different for everybody. My authenticity on camera is not going to be the same as your authenticity on camera. How I show up, sometimes I'm more bubbly than others. Sometimes I'm a little more grounded and chill than others. But it's like that's like added, that's some added little zhuzh. That's some added stuff. It's still an expression of me authentically because we are different in different environments and different situations and different days, right? If I showed up every single day and I was like, today's the best day, I'm bubbly, I'm a cheerleader, it wouldn't be fully authentic every day, right? Like that is not possible. At least not for me. Maybe some people can be like super bubbly and authentic and cheerleadery every single day. Now that is a big part of who I am. And I do have a bubbly personality and bubbly energy most of the time. And there are days where I'm like, I don't have a lot to give. And this is me authentically today, right? And so my workshops actually allow people to explore their flavors of authenticity, what feels true for them. They get to try things on, and that's the beauty of play, is you get to try things on and see what works. maybe somebody comes out and they're a little bubbly cheerleader and they're like, that did not align with me. That did not feel good in my body. And then someone else can come out and be like, I'm a bubbly cheerleader. Wow, this is a side of me I don't get to express more often, and I want to express it more. So I feel like I just went on a whole tangent about authenticity, but I guess I'll just bring it back to leadership and how it is so important for leaders to discover for themselves what is authentic leadership to you. It is not going to look like authentic leadership to somebody else. So it's a journey, it's an exploration. And I really invite you to try on different leadership styles and different personalities and really see what works for you. And putting yourself in environments where you can do that, like workshops that I lead or improv classes, and environments where you can really play with it, is a great way to get more in touch with your leadership style and find what is really truly authentic to you, because authentic leaders build trust. They have strong cultures. They have strong organizations, people who are behind them, and it makes for more just happier teams, and people who will stay at your company and believe in you and back you and want to work for you, want to be behind you no matter what you're doing. So authentic leadership, I just love this topic, and I feel like there's so much more to say on it, but we're going to stop there because this is long.